Bronco Nation News broadcasts come from the Cutwater Spirits Canned Cocktail Studios. Check out one of their more than 30 flavors of pre-mix premium cocktails at your local gas station or grocery store. Cutwater Spirits, perfect for your next game day tailgate party. Our title sponsor is rowpaint.com. For all your commercial, industrial, residential painting needs, check out rowpaint.com. Don't forget about their concrete coatings. Transform that ugly concrete slab on your back patio in your garage in just one day. Contact rowpaint.com for a free estimate today. The official paint and coatings company of Boise State Athletics, and our title sponsor at Bronco Nation News is rowpaint.com. Idaho Central Credit Union's been helping members achieve financial success for more than 80 years. There's an ICCU branch on almost every corner, but the closest is in your pocket with free eBranch mobile and online banking. See why more than 500,000 members love ICCU and join 1 in 4 Idahoans by making the switch today at ICCU.com. Since 1984, Ridley's Family Markets has prided itself on being a hometown food and drug store that employed value members of the local community. Ridley's Family Markets has 13 locations in the state of Idaho and many more in the surrounding states. Download the new Ridley's app to your smartphone, get savings up to 40% off at the checkout line, and find a location near you at shopridleys.com. Former Bronco Matt Bauscher is once again the number 1 ranked realtor in the Treasure Valley. No home is too big or too small for Matt and his team. Let them fulfill all your real estate needs at BauscherRealEstate.com.
This is Bronco Nation News Live. The best interviews, the most informed opinions, the latest breaking news, all from the top Boise State insiders. Today's broadcast is coming from the Cutwater Spirits Canned Cocktail Studios. Check out one of their more than 30 flavors of pre-mixed premium cocktails at your local gas station or grocery store. Cutwater Canned Cocktails is perfect for your next game day tailgate party. Now, here's 4-time NSMA Idaho Sports Writer of the Year, BJ Rains, with another edition of Bronco Nation News Live.
Hey, we're alive. How we doing? We got Leon Rice back. We're here at Mountain West Media Days. Having fun today, Coach?
Yeah, it's been great because, I've been in this business a long time, as far as in Mountain West a long time. So you get to see all the coaches. There's a buzz about basketball all of a sudden because, we've been grinding away in our gym in the dark, and now all of a sudden it's out in the light, and we're talking hoops, and it's just around the corner. And then, we got the WCC here. So, I know every coach there and a lot of history with a lot of guys. And, one of my kin folks is here too. Haven't seen him yet. Plays for San Diego. So it's really cool because basketball's a small world and we're all connected really, really close. So to get to see all these guys and visit with them and talk hoops.
Richard Patino said it's kind of like when you get invited to a wedding. You don't really want to go, but once you get here, he's having fun.
Yeah, I think that's how we all felt, even our players, because, Max and Tyson are basketball junkies, especially Max. I mean, he knows this league better than I do, and the history. I mean, he'll throw out stats, and I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, you're right. But he loves visiting with these coaches because, they're also great to him. And, he goes and talks to him and tells old stories about games he remembers from 8 years ago. And so the coaches appreciate that. They want to, we've had a lot of reminiscing about games and with Linder and stuff we did together and our old team. So it's been a lot of fun, and, it just gets you excited for the journey ahead.
Yeah. Kareem the Dream says the moment we've all been waiting for. I guess your interview here.
Kareem.
We've talked to 9 different coaches, a lot of different players, and we're finishing up this 30-minute block here with you and Tyson and Max. So we waited. So we did all the other teams. Now folks can focus in on Boise State, and we're kind of having fun. Everybody hears Coach Rice talk about the program. So if you have any questions for Coach, we got a few minutes. We'll throw them in there. Same for Max and Tyson. But what's been the theme of the questions you've been getting asked all day? What's the most popular question?
I guess maybe the preseason poll, where we stand and all that stuff. And they had us number 2, I believe. And,
Yeah.
But I
just like Gonzaga being number 2.
I know that was interesting. I've never, he and I were both shocked on that. And I mean, none of us care that much, but especially now, it's not a cliche coach speak about, well, preseason polls don't matter, but there's so many variables and so many things people don't know about each other's teams because of the transfers and in the old days you look and you go, well, we had these guys redshirting, we had these guys returning, and it was pretty cut and dry what you were going to see. Now who knows? I mean, a few years ago they picked Linder as 1, I think, with EK and all those guys got hurt, blah, blah, blah. This year, nobody knows any of his players because he got D2 guys, but they're good. And people inside of basketball know they're good, but the people ranking them might not know how good they are or the kind of chemistry they have. So that stuff is all lost. And so I do think, there's things you can hang your hat on, that coaches do and that systems do and that programs do, that you can go, well, that team's probably going to be good because they got that coach back and that system back and all that home court advantage back. Yeah, you can hang your hat on that. But as far as all the players that everybody has, it's a crapshoot. So it's a guess is what I'm saying. And, it always has been, but now it's more of a guess.
I'll tell you what, talking to some of these coaches, I mean, every coach kept sitting down. I'm like, but that's a good coach. That's a good coach. There are some great coaches in this league.
Yeah, there is. And, I've said that all along and I haven't seen, there's nowhere where you show up and go, well, we got a huge advantage tonight coaching. It just doesn't, at this level, they got here for a reason and they're in that job for a reason. If they don't know what they're doing, they're not in that job very long. And so, because this league will eat you up and spit you out. But you're right. There's always been great ones in this league, and now we got an amazing group.
Everybody wants to know your thoughts on the 2 QB system.
Well, I'm going to run it this year. I'm going to run the 2 point guard system. And in fact, I suggested it to Nico Medved because I'd like him to introduce some other guards so Isaiah Stevens doesn't play the whole game because he's pretty darn good. So, it's 1-0, right? Would you say it's 1-0? Is that what we're saying?
It is. Yeah, I still have some questions about it, but it's hard to argue with the results so far. 1-0. Yeah.
Hey, you got to figure out what you have. You got to figure out your talent. You got to figure out how to get your talent on the field. So kudos to those guys for finding a way and figuring it out and going against the grain. Sometimes you have to do that and it's not going to be perfect, but boy, they're the best thing or the thing that I respect most is the way those players are. It reminds me of Tyson. Tyson played center last year, sacrificed for the team. Well, we got 2 quarterbacks right now. All they care about is one thing, and that's the team and winning. That's what it looked like to me from afar. But, I'm not in that locker room, but it sure looked like that. They were celebrating each other. They just cared about winning, and they got the job done because of it.
Do you almost like football more than basketball, or you are a big football guy?
I am a big football guy.
I don't know if you can actually say that as a basketball coach, but
I don't like it more because there's a lot of things about basketball I love that it's only 13 guys that I get. And so I get deep relationships with these guys. And, when you coach 100 guys, you can't, that's hard to do. But the game, I love the game. I love, and it's been a thing for our family. It's what we do. All their boys, their whole life, that's all we did. We'd go to basketball practice in the morning, come home, watch the football games together, talk about it, talk about the athletes, talk about the teams, and we still do it. And it's especially those first 2 months of football because we're not playing games yet. Once we start playing games, it kind of becomes a little more busy, and we don't, we're dialed into all the basketball games going on. But for the first 2 months of college football and pros, we love it.
Someone saying, who's your NFL team? Is it the Seahawks? Or?
Well, it's got to be the Chargers now because Kellen, right? A lot of people don't know this, but I scheduled that first game on Tuesday, so we didn't interfere with the Chargers game on Monday. So I knew Bronco fans would want to watch.
Wasn't Tuesday the first day of the season?
No, Monday is.
Oh, okay.
And so Monday night, the Chargers were playing the Jets. Well, the Jets had a pretty good quarterback that got hurt. So I knew everyone would want to watch Kellen beat the Jets. And
I know you're trying to be funny, but there are people that probably would have rather watched Monday Night Football than claim they didn't want to come to the Vanguard game.
I don't want to have them make the choice. I want to watch Kellen, so that, it's respect to our fans, and it's our history, and we want that. And so I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't we play Tuesday? So perfect.
And they got the Leon's Landing tickets they're selling. My wife and kids are season ticket holders now. They purchased the Flex Pass.
Oh, nice.
So it's like $125, and you get a ticket to every game, just a different seat every game.
That's a great deal.
That's a cool one they have. I think it's like $7 a game. My family's not season ticket holders.
You can't go to a movie for that.
No.
And
and it's even cheaper. That Leon's Landing is $99 season tickets.
That's amazing. You should get them now because they're going fast. So let's go Broncos.
By the way, you said 1-0. Somebody was talking about 0-1 according to Tim Miles. It was a funny moment. Tim Miles, I was talking about how they play somebody else first, but that's your conference opener on January 5th or whatever it is. And I said something about, the conference opener. And he goes, yeah, we'll already be 0-1 at that point. I guess all coaches always are a little down. I mean, I know you're excited, but everybody's probably down on their team at some point. Everyone, you always take the pessimistic side and at certain points.
There's a lot of coaches that, number one, some joke about it, but there's a lot of coaches that kind of do that. I'm kind of the opposite. I see what we can do best, and I'm seeing it right now, and I got to keep them doing what we do best because you don't want to coach them down.
And you have a secret scrimmage coming up.
We do.
It is secret, so you'll finally get a chance. It's been I know you had the Canada games, but it's been another 3 months or whatever. You get a chance to see how you do against somebody else. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, and our guys really are, because there becomes a point, especially when you got all these veterans. They're tired of playing against each other. We need to have our top 7, 8, 9, 10 together more instead of dividing them at practice, and they need to start getting that chemistry together. And the only way you can really do that is real games.
And final thing, I know you've said this, but it does seem like that you're excited about this team. The fans got to see him out there at the scrimmage last week, and I guess nothing has changed in the first month of practice to make you feel differently. I mean, you feel pretty good about this group.
Well, you always start seeing some of the things you got to get better at, and I think maybe our offense is ahead of our defense right now, and we've won a lot of games the last 2 years, especially with our defense. So, I think Coach Duryea is a little happier than Coach Burns right now. That's a sign, but I think we're a pretty hard team to guard, so we're just guarding each other, and maybe there's some of that, but I do think we'll be gritty. We showed last couple of days of practice have been maybe some of the best I've ever had at Boise, and that's a great sign because I got after them a little bit about our grit and our toughness and our defense, because that's what's going to win, and that's what's going to win this league.
Well, I know it's a combination of the football team struggling, but also you guys doing, just having such excitement and momentum going into the season. I can't tell you, I've heard more can't wait till basketball season, can't wait till basketball games than I've heard in a long time around here. I mean, fans seem to be fired up. You guys sold out the 2 bottom levels for the season tickets, and I know it's exciting times, and looking forward to it. So appreciate your time down here, Coach.
Well, it's been fun. I hope you had a good time. Sounds like it went good for you.
Yeah, it's going great. Nate's giving me the throat slash, though. You got another interview that I can't make. I can't make you late to another interview. I don't know. I had a whole nother list of questions here, but
what was the other? I'll take one more. What do we got? You didn't like the dog question. You wanted me and Fury not to talk about the dog.
No, that was great. We actually went 3 minutes over what they told me to go over originally, but but we can talk anytime, Coach. Appreciate your time, and make all the other national media folks here happy. So we'll talk to you soon. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks.
There he is, Leon Rice, down here at Media Days. We're going to bring in Tyson Degenhart here shortly. Maybe I should switch up the graphics for the Tyson Degenhart show and go there, but come on in, Tyson. We'll have a seat right here. We'll go from Coach Leon Rice to Tyson Degenhart. If you got a question or a thought for Tyson, let us know. You get your chance. I told him, Tyson, that maybe I should have switched up the graphics here and bring in the Tyson Degenhart show graphics, but you should have set up your own table here and done your own interviews, man.
Well, a lot of people are asking me about it, so it's getting good pub.
Jeff Linder apparently wants to be on.
Yeah, that's what he told me last night, so we'll have to wait and see.
What's it been like being down here so far and representing the team at Media Days?
This is a cool event. I'm really glad they brought it back, and just to get to talk to some of the coaches that you go against, they're all very friendly, and it's just a great event to see a lot of the guys you play against, and It's a lot of fun.
Now, is tonight the night at midnight? You were telling me that you turned 21 tonight?
Yeah.
You turned 21 tonight at midnight, and you're in Las Vegas right now, but you're leaving. And you'll be, on the flight when you turn midnight or getting back to Boise at some point?
Yeah.
But that's a bad beat, man.
It is a bad beat, but it's probably for the best.
You'll get a chance at some point to come back, but you missed it by one day. That could have been yesterday. I know you would have had to get up early today, but you at least could have legally gone into a casino, placed a wager, something. I don't know. That's bad luck, man. But happy early 21st, man.
Thank you.
Crazy to believe that you're only turning 21, or you're about 6 years behind Max. You're on your way.
He's still up there.
What has been the theme of the questions down here? What are people wanting to know about you or the team, or what are they asking you about?
Just kind of what they expect out of the team, what they thought about the preseason rankings, the preseason, all conference teams and things like that. They're pretty standard, but it's been fun to talk to different reporters that you don't get to talk to all the time.
Well, apparently Jeff Goodman asked to come on when you were on the field of 68, and they brought it up.
Yeah, we don't have to get him on.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to get you. Yeah, you're getting much more viewership probably on the field of 68 show than our show. So maybe we can collaborate somehow and have it air on both channels or something.
Something like that. Yeah,
that's pretty cool that they were watching or brought it up.
Oh yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 or even 4 that have asked about it, which has been very cool. And people are doing the research and finding out about it.
There you go. They're asking if you did the 360-degree selfie stick thing.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Convince that guy over there to do it with me.
Just do it separate. Yeah, maybe better if you do it separately. I don't know. We saw the Brian Kelly thing. I don't know how that turned out, but here's some San Diego players giving it a shot right now in the background. A lot of fans have been seeing it and commenting on it during the show. But Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Cal, you excited to get a chance to go up against somebody else?
Absolutely. It's been a long time coming to, compete against our own team, and now we get to compete against someone else. And so it should be a fun game. They have some great players, and should be a lot better than last year. And so it'll be a great test for us to kind of see where we're at.
Yeah, you obviously had the Canadian games, but that was kind of you were expected to kind of handle those guys pretty good. I mean, I know Cal is not expected to do much in the Pac-12, but to get to play a Pac-12 team, probably get a little better barometer on where you guys are at.
Absolutely. They brought some good players, and Fardos and Jalen Tyson and Jalen Cone, and brought back some good players as well. So we're not going to take them lightly because they have some good players and they can get it done.
People are saying I look shorter next to you. That I am a lot shorter than you to begin with, but I don't have a boost. I should have had a phone book or something to sit in my chair here. What is this a fun time of year? You come down here, you see all these other players and coaches, saw you dapping up some guys. Is this kind of the unofficial, I guess, kind of start to the season, kind of help get the juices going a little bit?
Absolutely. I think once you see like the preseason awards, you're getting kind of ready to go, and realize that the season's just around the corner, and our first home game is in less than a month, which is crazy to think about.
You got first team, but were you expecting to be player of the year or any? I mean, I'm kind of biased, I guess, but you were my vote for player of the year. I know Jay Tuss, we can call him out. I think he voted for Mashburn Jr., so maybe he was the deciding vote that may have swung in out of your favor. So if you want to deny Jay Tuss any future interview requests, feel free. But actually, I don't know if he wanted me saying that, so I might have just outed myself. But maybe he was joking. But we had a long discussion about it. I think you could have picked different guys. I think Stevens actually got it. Right. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there was 3 or 4 guys, but there is some nice star power in the league this year.
Absolutely. I think there was 5 or 6 guys that were deserving of it. And just to be a part of that group is a huge honor. And so, hoping to prove some people wrong and maybe end up winning at the end of the year.
You're getting a lot of comments on the chat for happy birthday, happy early birthday. So they're all thanking you, wishing you happy birthday there. What's someone's asking about the next episode. What's our plan? I forget what our plan is for the next episode here.
I'm not sure.
We trying for one next week, or are we done?
I think we're trying the 24th.
Okay, and then it's going to go to the once a month, and we're hoping maybe the Tuesday after the San Francisco game, right?
Yeah, right before the Clemson trip would probably be ideal. So
we'll try the 24th, and that might be who are we shooting for on that one? I forget.
I thought we were trying to get Trump, but I don't.
Oh yeah, we're still trying to work on that.
We're trying to work on that.
Birdo, I think, would be a good one. Maybe we get Buzo. We still have plenty of folks.
Well, we got that guy.
He's got to come on at some point. Yeah, we've fought maybe him and his brother together. We're working on that, but and then we'll go. So we'll try the 24th, and we'll go once a month after that during the season. So. You having fun doing that?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I I do want to get into like broadcasting after my playing career, so it's a great avenue for it.
Do you think it's helped at all? I mean, I know you're not the one asking the questions, you're answering them, but doing some of these interviews and stuff, do you feel any more comfortable or anything after hosting a live show?
It's weird being on the opposite side and you're not asking the questions. It's interesting, but I do feel more confident in myself and to be able to answer questions and be able to go right away and know my answers. So.
I literally ask you this every single time we talk, but who in the last 2 weeks since we've talked, who's looked good lately?
I think a guy who's been playing really well is RJ. Just his confidence has skyrocketed. He's making shots, doing all the little things right, and I can't wait to see what he can do for us this year.
We saw the fan scrimmage out there, and obviously it was good to get out there in front of the fans. What do you think? I mean, is this going to be one of the better shooting teams that you've been a part of? Is this going to be more of a physical, rebounding, tough it out defensive team? And what are the strengths do you think forming the identity of this team?
I think we can be a really, really good offensive team. I think better than the past 2 years. We just have so many weapons, and you have like 9 or 10 guys that can score 10-plus points a night, and I think we have the potential to be a very, very good defensive team. We just got to keep working at it, and eventually we'll get there.
Somebody's asking which game or two you have circled on the schedule this year. Any in particular? Obviously, the one going back home, I'm sure.
Yeah, the Spokane one's number one on my list. I mean, to go back a second time to play Washington State, it's always cool, and to be in front of my friends and family is going to be awesome.
Seeing if we have any other questions here. I'm trying to look. There's a couple, but we got to move you on to your next interview here. Hey, appreciate it, man. Awesome stuff. Thanks as always. Safe travels back, and we'll see you in Boise. And good luck Saturday. And then it's going to be here before we know it, the season, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. There he is, host of the Tyson Degenhart Show, Tyson Degenhart, joining us here on Bronco Nation News Live. We will bring in his teammate Max Rice. So if you have any questions, comments for Max Rice, get him in now as he gets ready to sit down here and join us on Bronco Nation News Live. He is we're negotiating with his agent for his appearance on the Tyson Degenhart Show. We will hopefully make that happen here. But there he is, Max Rice. How we doing, Max?
BJ, what's up, man?
How's it going, man? We've done about 15 interviews today. You were the final one from the day, and we saved the best for last. Everyone's saying.
Let's go. I got media fatigue.
There you go. Oh, you're ready to be done too.
No, I could get through this one. We're good.
We had Fewey and Leon on together. I know we've talked about it in the past, but just the relationship with your families and stuff, and how it started for your dad way back when, and how it's worked out so successful for both of them and the families. That's been pretty cool for you guys.
Yeah, it was cool to see. Me and Tyson tuned in from the back just to hear some of their stories, but it's funny how those two just play off each other. And honestly, they're both like a dad to me, kind of. Fewey helped raise me, and Leon doesn't know, but I'm graduated. So at any point, if I don't like what he's doing, I could always jump ship, and there's nothing he can do about it.
We saw you talking to Brian Dutcher over there in the lunchroom. Yeah,
Dutcher's a good guy. I like Dutch. Good coach, man. Good coach.
What is it like to be down here and get to BS with Alford or Dutcher or some of these coaches and get to catch up with them in a more relaxed setting?
Yeah, it's cool to see all these guys just outside of the sport, kind of, and they're all really great guys, great coaches, and it's just weird because seeing them in the basketball sense, I'm always like got a terrible picture in my mind, like got to build myself up to make me play better. But when you meet them and talk to them, they're all really good people, and we got some good people in this league. So
someone's commenting that you combed your hair.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay. He actually combed his hair? No,
I did not.
Who do you have? Let's see. Who are you excited to play this year? Any game you want to circle on the schedule?
I think that's St. Mary's one I'm looking forward to. Got some good home games. San Francisco will be good. And then obviously some great ones in conference. San Diego State's on CBS this year. That'll be awesome.
Got that, a home game on CBS against San Diego State. That's going to be 11 a.m. and that place should be rocking.
Have we ever had that before?
I can't imagine.
One of my friends said he's going to streak at that game. So
oh my gosh,
we'll see.
We'll let the security know. But I mean, after the way that last year's game in Boise went against them, and then you guys have to go to their place on their senior night, so that'll be crazy.
I did not know
that's
that.
The final game of the season at San Diego State.
That could be to decide some stuff too.
Yeah.
You never know. That'd be cool.
Well, it's only fair. You guys had them packed house on your senior night last year, and then now this year they return the favor. Jordan says, what's it going to be like when the court gets renamed the Rice Family Court in the future? What do you think of the?
Ooh, I don't know about that yet, but that'd be cool. That'd be cool, like a Fisher deal. Isn't that how Fisher has it?
Yeah. Well,
Fisher
we've been saying it's with you and your brother and obviously Robin, who has been watching. I understand, so appreciate her for watching today.
Tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate that. But I mean, your whole
awesome.
family. I think it shouldn't be Leon Rice Course. Leon Rice Course should be the Rice family court. I think we got to make that happen.
Before that happens, I think Cade has to score a point, and then I think we got to make a run this year because I want to go out on top. That's like the last thing on my list. So got to do those two things. Then Leon, maybe 10 more years, and then
10 more years. I wish we
around 10. Leon's on my bad side right now. I'm not too.
I heard it has something to do with osteoporosis or what's going on.
The media like my body's failing, and so I'm just giving up basketball after this year. I decided so.
Well, apparently you didn't know what osteoporosis means, and then I understand that Leon doesn't know what it means either. So,
like your bones are like frailing off or something.
He was taking a shot at you for being old.
Yeah, I guess I get that.
Are you trying to manage things? I mean, you probably don't need to be practicing 3 hours a day every day. I mean, are there any kind of like load management days for some of you veterans? Or?
Yeah, I hadn't taken anything until 2 days ago. I shot a little floater and Meadow landed on me and I hit the ground. I'm like, yeah, I'll take 2 days off. I think I deserve it. So I took a little veteran. We call it the Marcus Shaver around town, but I took some days off. It was good.
How are you thinking the team's looking?
I love our team, honestly. We have the best chemistry we've had since I've been in Boise. We love hanging out. And then on the court, the deepest we've been. I think just from top to bottom, we have every position. We have everything we need. We got backups at every position. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I think on Saturday it'll kind of show against Cal.
Now we hear all this from Leon about the depth, and we're not going to have to play guys 30 minutes a game. But I'm kind of saying I'll believe it when I see it. That just seems like something your dad is. It's tough for Coach Rice to actually do.
Yeah.
And maybe it's one extra minute here or there, and it does seem like you guys do have the depth to do that. But do you think when push comes to shove, you're going to get those extra 3 or 4 minutes of rest, or are you still preparing mentally to be out there 37, 38 minutes?
I don't know. Me and my old teammate, remember Riley Abercrombie?
Yes.
When we were
Rice, or where did he go?
Now he's at Northern Colorado.
Okay, yeah.
But when we were underclassmen, we'd always be like, God, I can't wait to be an upperclassman and play the entire game because he does not like to play his bench. But this year, he's definitely going to have the option to. So I think he will. He'll use them more.
You mentioned Cade, and you joked about him having to score a point, but he was cooking there in Canada in one of the late in one of the games, and then we had the the fifth quarter game, and your dad was doing the commentary, and he's like, just ISOing guys, and that was kind of. I know it was a end of a game in Canada, but it was pretty cool for him to get that opportunity.
No, yeah, you kind of saw flashes of how he can score the ball. It's kind of unorthodox, kind of like me, but yeah, Canada was great for building confidence and such like that. But I think we're coming down to start playing real teams, and it's go time now. So we'll see who can step up against some real competition.
Rudy says, who wins in a game of horse between you and Deggy?
Probably me. In a game of who's better at basketball, maybe Deggy, but horse, I think I got him.
You probably have the range a little bit from the outside.
Oh, exactly. And I make shots just weird shots that I don't know if Deggy could really make.
What was your favorite shot from last season? Was it the banked in 3 against San Diego State, or was there one shot that you hit that felt better than others? I mean, you could have picked a couple from that game. When was it Seiko, I think, fell down on the crossover, or whoever that, and then I know there were some other big ones as well, but is there one that stands out to you from?
Yeah, my favorite one was the end of the first half in that game, because I got the switch on Mensa, who was, I think, Defensive Player of the Year, and he was like, during the game, he was like, "You think you're going to score on me?" I was like, "Yeah." Basically, I was like, "Yeah." And then I did score him, and I looked back at him and started talking to him. So I think that was my favorite bucket from last year.
And ended up being a bucket you guys needed. There, he's gone now. I mean, what do you make of San Diego State? Go to the title game, cool for the Mountain West. I'm sure you guys were pulling for them. They're picked first again. You guys are second, but they lose Seiko and Mensa and somebody else key. I forget, Bradley. But they reloaded too. What do you make of San Diego State, and I guess just the league this year? I know New Mexico's obviously got Mashburn and House back, and what do you make of the league?
Yeah, there's so much to break down, like so many good players in this league. But I mean, San Diego State's always going to be. They got their defense to fall back on, so I don't think anyone should be worried about them. They're going to be great again. So and then New Mexico's got the offense, and then Colorado State's got that lethal offense as well. So, and then we even brought up Nevada. They got some great players. Blackshear and Lucas are here. Some veteran guards that know how to win games. So I think from top to bottom of the Mountain West, I'm predicting 5 teams. It's kind of high, but 5 teams. And I'm saying
5
UNLV
teams.
is the sleeper team. No one's talking about them. I think they were picked 6th, right?
6th or 7th, yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. I think they finished top 4.
And Jeff Linder feels pretty good about his group too. They had added 9 transfers, but I know they had a rough year last year, but I know he's excited to get it going. Do you think your dad likes football or basketball more?
I think if he was a little better at football, I think he would have been a football coach. But things turned out to be basketball. I guess he definitely wasn't good at basketball. I know that.
But I know he loves watching football. I know you enjoy football as well. What's that like? I guess, and now maybe it'll be a little less that the season's getting going. But it's a fun time on Saturdays and Sundays over at Pop's house watching football.
Oh, absolutely. Me and him do little picks every weekend and just do like a little fun game between each other just to see who knows college football more. But yeah, we love watching college football, watching the Boise State games. Obviously, we always go to those, and we love supporting them. So college football is definitely what we love.
I think I saw the season tickets are already sold out for the bottom 2 levels. You expecting some fun games over there at the X this year?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I think the buzz is definitely there in Boise this year for basketball, and I think there's a good reason to be, because I think we're going to be really good, and that buzz should be happening because we're going to come through for everyone, and we're going to do everything that we said we're going to do.
Who's a guy that not many people in the media, fans, whatever, are talking about that's going to surprise some people or get some playing time this year?
Yeah, I said this. I heard him say Keen. I thought he kind of took that from me. I think Keen's been playing really good. And then I think out of the new guys, Cam, I think Cam is going to be really good. I mean, it's tough to average 25 points a game. He's got to be able to score. And then being able to guard a pick and pop big is difficult. So I think people should really look forward to Cam.
Someone asked who the biggest trash talker is in the Mountain West.
Biggest trash talker. Let me think on that.
Are you a guy that likes to talk it up a little bit during games?
Yeah, occasionally if you get on my nerves or something. I mean,
what was the game where you tried? What was the game where you tried getting in the huddle, and then was that
Utah State?
That's right.
All my problems have been with Utah State. You know that. That's a reoccurring theme. But they're all gone. It's a new deal. So now all my anger goes towards their fans.
He says, "Is Max actually done hooping after this year? Or was that a joke that flew over my head?"
No, I'll probably play. We'll see. We'll see how this year goes, honestly. But I'll probably play for a little while.
But you have no more. We can't find you another year.
We're working on that.
What was the question you got asked the most today?
Probably just funny Leon stories.
What was the best one you gave everybody?
All right. One time after one of my best games, probably I might have been after that San Diego State game last year. We were doing a defensive drill, and I was denying. You know how I like to gamble and do all that. And Bernie he hates how I do that, even though I got that steal in that game. But so I was doing that, and I kept hitting the ball out of bounds. And like, you're not supposed to do that in these defensive drills. It's like a dummy drill. And Bernie's like, if you do that one more time, or Leon and Bernie, like, if you do that one more time, you're running the bleachers. And I did it, and I just ran up the bleachers, and I hit around the corner until the defensive drill was over. So I just let it. It's not even really a good Leon story. That's just a story, but.
You got a pretty cool dad, though, man. I mean, it's your mom's great too, and your family got a great family back. I mean, you got to at times realize, like, hey, you got it pretty good, man.
Pretty solid. Robin's definitely better half, but we me and Leon sometimes we get along. You know, there's been some tough times though in the past. You know, like, we're in a good spot though right now. So.
And Brock. Give Brock
my
some love.
agent.
Yeah, that's who we need to chat with.
He's signed a deal with me for today. He's doing great.
Okay,
he's a good agent.
That's great. He got you an NIL deal today?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
HVAC company.
Okay.
It's called Total System Services. Shout that out. Tag them. We signed him. We signed with them today, so it's another good one.
Okay, that's great. We don't have a competing sponsor there, so you're good to give them the love. And
awesome.
We also have Taco Bell as a sponsor, who you got a gift card with no money on at one time.
That is true. I would love to have Taco Bell as a sponsorship too. That'd be cool. Is that your sponsor?
It is.
Oh, I'll vulture that from you. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, we'll see if we can get the Nicolason family to at least throw you some gift cards or something, because cool. To replace the one that had none on it from your dad, right? Okay. From Christmas or something.
Yeah, you remember that story?
Yes.
That's a good story too. I should have told that one. Dang it.
What's the condensed version?
I'll keep it really short. I was like 10 years old. He finally got me a Christmas present or a birthday present or something. Like, let's go. It was a Taco Bell gift card. I biked all the way to Taco Bell. I ordered my whole order, which is like $15 probably or something. I tried to pay. There's like 10 cents on it. He'd already used the card. He got it for from Taco Bell. I don't even know. It was terrible, man.
So did you have the money to buy the order, or did you have to turn around and go home?
I think they gave me one taco because they felt bad. I was like 10, and then I biked all the way home. Sad.
So Leon had used it himself.
Yeah,
did he know he was doing that, or did he think there was more money on there?
See, he claims he didn't know that, but I think he just probably went there right before he gave it to me. And
you went back and looked in the trash, and there was the Taco Bell bag.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Best of luck. Stay healthy this year, man, and have a great year, and it's going to be fun. Like I said, there's people are loving that story, by the way. I've heard more people lately say they can't wait for basketball season. Is it basketball season yet? I know some of that has to do with a 3-3 football team, but I know you guys have got a lot of interest. Ticket sales are high. People are excited, and so it should be a fun year, man. We appreciate your time.
Yep, we're going to come through for the fans. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
there he is, Max Rice, joining us here on Bronco Nation News. We are live here at Media Days in Las Vegas. You had the Field of 68 was here. You had the Doug Gottlieb show is here. A lot of folks are here at Media Days, and I think that was the final interview for the Boise State contingent here. So we appreciate everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage here. I think it was 14 interviews. Is that what it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 live interviews here on Bronco Nation News. What a day, and having a lot of fun, and appreciative of everyone that did the interviews. Appreciative of everyone, all the SIDs, everybody at the schools for helping us make it happen. But a lot of fun here live from Mountain West Media Days. If you missed the Leon Rice, Mark Few interview, it is up now. You can go check out the Leon Rice, Mark Few interview up. I posted it as a separate YouTube video. You can go check that out. But whether it was Jeff Linder at Wyoming, Nico Medved, Colorado State, Brian Dutcher, San Diego State, Steve Alford, Nevada, all the coaches, all the players, we had them one-on-one here, and appreciative of all of our great sponsors for making this happen. Taco Bell sponsoring our interviews. TacoBellWorks.com. Make sure you check them out. Go visit a Taco Bell store if you're interested in applying for a job. They give a ton of money to Boise State, so return the favor. Next time you're looking for a meal, go check out our friends at Taco Bell. BVA as well, Ball Ventures Allquist. Idaho's developer is BVA, so check them out. Next time you're looking for some space, you need a designer, think BVA, Ball Ventures, Allquist. Our friends at Idaho Central Credit Union as well. ICCU.com. They sponsor that Tyson Degenhart show, and they are a NIL deal with Tyson Degenhart. So check them out, ICCU.com, the best in mobile eBranch online banking. And, of course, our title sponsor is roepaint.com, ROEpaint.com. Check them out. That concrete coating, that floor coating, I tell you all the time, but it's one day. And they come in the morning, they're done in the evening, and then it dries overnight, and you wake up and you got a perfect floor coating there in your garage, your back patio, wherever. So ROEpaint.com, check them out. They have renewed for another year as our title sponsor, and we're very appreciative of our friends at roepaint.com. We're seeing if anybody else is kind of hanging around and wants to join us on the show. I may do the selfie thing, by the way. What do you think? We said everybody else do it. The guy asked me if I wanted to do it. I told him he has to make me look about 15 pounds skinnier, but should I do the selfie stick thing there? I may try to find a time back there and make it work. I may go back and do that here after we're done and see what it looks like doing the 360-degree selfie thing. I just can't end up looking like Brian Kelly, so I'm going to get up there by myself and see what happens. By the way, somebody was asking about RJ Barsh. And I know when I first saw that, I thought you guys were like kidding around, but no, RJ Barsh did come down with Mark Few. He is here. I talked to him. I said hello. I don't know if he is still around for an interview. I can try to look real quick, but yeah, you guys were not wrong. That was, in fact, our friend RJ Barsh. Is my earpiece here is kind of sticking out and looking awkward, but that was RJ Barsh, and that was I was surprised to see him, but he was here, and he is hanging out with the Gonzaga folks. So we appreciate him and wishing him the best of luck there at Gonzaga. But yeah, I did get a chance to say hello to him, and he is here. New intro with the 360 selfie thing. Yeah. As much as it's going to be weird because other people are going to be looking at me, I probably will go over there and do it just to give it a shot and see what it looks like. I might as well. It's kind of cool to have, I guess. So I'll go do the 360-degree thing when we're done here, and maybe I will throw that into the intro. We'll see. So 16 live interviews. I'm going to hang around back at Circa tonight and watch the Chiefs. So we need Chiefs minus 10.5. I'll probably be in on that for a small financial investment over at our friends at Circa Resort and Casino. We'll be watching the game in the sports book there. World's largest sports book. Make sure you head over to Circa Sports, Circa Resort and Casino next time you're in Las Vegas. And then tomorrow morning, heading to Denver, Colorado, heading up to Fort Collins. Looking forward to getting up there for the football game. Mike Sanford's going to join me for the pregame. We're going to do that about 9 a.m. again. So early pregame, earlier in the day on Saturday, about 9 a.m. I believe will be the pregame for that game on Saturday. And then there'll be Mike Sanford and I, and then the postgame. We'll have a live post-game show from the coach's box. Yep, we're getting Mike Sanford back in the coach's box, Canvas Stadium, for the post-game show on Saturday for the football team as they try to earn a win as they get set for the bye week next week. So plenty of coverage coming. I got to actually write a football story now that we lost Jordan. I got to find a way to have some time to write again. And so we'll head back this afternoon, write a little football story, and then get ready for the Chiefs game tonight here on Bronco Nation News. So saw Mark Ziegler from the San Diego Union Tribune, saw Jeff Grammer from the Albuquerque Journal, a lot of media from around the Mountain West down here. Obviously, we've seen Doug Gottlieb from the Doug Gottlieb Show. We've seen Jeff Goodman. We've seen Rob Doster from the Field of 68. We've seen some other folks from around the country. Sean Farnham from ESPN is here. So pretty cool that they did this WCC and Mountain West Media Days together at the same time. So, again, 16 live interviews here on BNN Bronco Nation News. So go to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, go over to YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe down there. I think it's over in this corner. Hit subscribe in the bottom of the screen. We'd love to have you. And it's free and easy to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, 16 live interviews. We had like 12 of them in that first 2-hour block. And then we had a couple other ones as well. But the best one was probably the Leon Rice interview and with Mark Few. But a lot of complimentary things. A lot of the coaches around the league seem to like Boise State, like Leon, like coming to Boise, even though it's a tough place to play. So I thought that overall was a good, successful day here at Mountain West Media Days. So we're going to pack all this crap up, which does take a while. And then, like I said, we got football coverage and then basketball coverage as well. They're going to have that secret scrimmage against Cal on Saturday. So if you can sneak into Extra Mile Arena, I think it's 10 a.m. on Saturday, there'll be a private scrimmage against Cal. Cal is coming up to Extra Mile Arena to play Boise State on Saturday in a secret scrimmage, so we'll see if we can get any results leaked out of that one. So thanks to the WCC, thanks to the Mountain West for helping us get that interview with Leon and Mark and making that happen, Phil Perry and everybody, Doug over at the WCC, and a lot of work went into making that happen, so appreciate everybody for that. If you're on the fence about a subscription, I say it at the end of every show, but hopefully we've convinced you that our coverage is worth $50. $50 for the entire year if you use the promo code BNN50 deal. It's at the bottom of your screen there. BNN50 deal. $50 for an entire year of Bronco Nation News, and we'll throw in a gift card to Taco Bell if you sign up. We have a gift card to Taco Bell, $20. So you're essentially paying $30 for your subscription if you can sign up while we're down here in Las Vegas. So appreciate everybody for checking us out. Tell your friends, go subscribe. If you can't do the $50, we have a $6.99 monthly option as well. But these social media shows are free of charge. It's our gift to you, thanks to all of our great sponsors. So again, the Blue and Orange Store, go buy your gear at the Blue and Orange Store. Make sure you support them. Lithia Ford of Boise. Rain's family happily purchased our vehicle there. So all of our great sponsors, TCS, Transportation Compliance Service, Matt Bauscher Real Estate. You've been hearing about all of our sponsors all day on our shows. So thankful for United Commercial Insurance, Boise Dentistry Co. You go down the line, Timberstone Golf Course, Ridley's Family Markets, of course. So go support the sponsors. Thank them for making this free service for you here on our social media channels. And I'm not going to lie, this looks pretty professional. This is a one-man band here using a remote control and all the lights, all the cameras, everything's set up by myself. And so I'm going to toot my own horn for a little bit. I'm looking at the screen right now for the first time in a while, and it looks pretty professional here, what we were able to pull off at Bronco Nation News. So we'll wrap up the coverage now. Again, go subscribe if you can. BNN 50 deal gets you a full year for $50 or the $6.99 monthly option as well. We'll have football coverage on the site. We'll have basketball coverage on the site. And obviously, Saturday morning, Mike Sanford and I. No show tomorrow probably because I'm going to be flying in the morning. So no morning show tomorrow. We'll have 9 a.m. on Saturday with Mike Sanford and I in Colorado, live and in person as we get ready for the football game on Saturday. So thank you guys for watching the coverage all day. 16 live interviews, almost 4 hours of coverage. And had a lot of fun. Got some great content. If you missed any of it, it's all available up on the YouTube channel at Bronco Nation News. It's just youtube.com/Bronco Nation News. So appreciate everybody for checking us out. Thanks to my wife Karen, watching the boys back in Boise. Naismith, Nelson, love you guys. See you on Sunday. I had the 5-day work trip here, and I left my wife at home with the kids, and the kids have no school today or tomorrow. So the true rock star of the family, and then the reason I was able to be on this trip is my wife Karen. So just wanted to publicly say thank you and love you, hon, and be back on Sunday, boys. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Again, Boise State picked second in the preseason poll. Nice respect for the Broncos. Tyson Degenhart makes the all-conference team as well. And believe it or not, their first game coming up only a couple of weeks away against Vanguard. You heard Coach Rice say he did it so you wouldn't have to watch Monday Night Football on Tuesday night against Vanguard on November 7th, I believe it is, to kick off the regular season. So thanks, everybody, for checking out the coverage. Appreciate you. It was a lot of fun. And we'll talk to you on Saturday from Colorado. Probably read my work online before then. We'll be on social media, Twitter and stuff, and having fun here in Las Vegas before we head out tomorrow. So long day in the books, but a ton of fun, great coverage, and we'll talk to you later. Bronco Nation News live from Mountain West Media Days here at Resorts World in Las Vegas. Go check out BroncoNationNews.com.